Well, hello there again, Internet. Corinne here, and you're watching the best dang show on the Internet. Well, it's official. The best time of year is upon us. I love October for many reasons, but the first and foremost being Halloween. I've been noticing that every time we ask you for project suggestions, you leave a lot of Harry Potter themed things. I really have no idea why that would be. One of you even went as far as posting this article from BuzzFeed on how to have the most epic Harry Potter party of all time. Now you knew when you posted it that I was gonna have to do this. Oh Lord, yes! We're gonna have the best Harry Potter party this side of Hogwarts. So let's get started, shall we? All right, here we are. We got the internet and our dreams. Basically, this BuzzFeed article is a mixture of things you need to order off the internet and things you need to make yourself. Definitely need one of these and one of these. Ooh, Quidditch beer pong. Gonna need to order this, and that. I'm really liking these spiders, but they're not as big as we need it to be. I need a full-on Aragog up in here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that's gonna have to be my first DIY project. This is gonna be the best party ever. All right, so some of the stuff we just ordered from Amazon arrived. This is the spider, and while it's pretty giant, it is not giant enough. Aragog is way bigger than that. These will definitely work for Aragog's children though. Okay. Basically what I'm gonna do is take the pipe insulation, put it over the metal rods we got, shape them like a spider leg, and then attach them to a body of some sort. I haven't figured that part out yet. That's okay. We're gonna figure it out. That's right, we got this. Best Harry Potter party ever about to happen. Up in here, up in here. Oh yeah, and guess what? The decorations we have from last year still apply to this year's theme. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone.
Harry was finding it hard to think about the future at all.
Okay, yes, we are ready to craft. First thing I'm doing here is measuring and marking each rod. Rod. Yes, I'm marking each one at the same point and then bending it at those points. Here's a tip. If you're using rods like mine, don't bend it all the way like this, because you'll break it. And you probably only bought 8 because spiders have 8 legs. And you didn't think you were gonna break a metal fucking rod that apparently isn't as metal as you thought it was. That's okay, because we have electrical tape, and that shit fixes everything. See? All hope is not lost. We're gonna make this work, hunty. Yes, bent rod goes into the pipe casing, and then we remove the plastic stuff that's covering the sticky stuff in the middle here, and then stick those pieces together. This stuff is pretty cool. Then we just have to wrap the whole thing in electrical tape. Yes, looking good. We only have to do that 7 more times. And you know what? After the first one, I realized that I didn't need to cover every section with the tape. That uses a crap ton of tape. It also seems like this goes by super fast, but I assure you, this takes a very long time. And after a few hours, I had 8 spider legs. Looking good. Now I'm going to cover them in some fake fur, because I need my spider to be furry. Furry spiders are so cute. I feel you, Hagrid. The best way to cut fake fur is to use a self-healing cutting mat and a rotary cutter. Honestly, no matter what you do, there's gonna be hair all over the place, so just know that. What I'm gonna be doing is cutting long strips that are about yay wide. You wanna cut it along the back side. That way you run less chance of cutting all the little hairs here. There's already all kinds of hair from when they cut it at the fabric store. See, this works much better than using scissors, goddammit. This is what it looks like here. Yes, we're doing it. Oh, and by the way, after each cut, you're probably gonna wanna break out the dustbuster and clean up all the hair that's already fallen. If you don't, you're gonna have yourself quite the hairy situation. There'll be hair in places you didn't even know existed. Alrighty, now we're taking our trusty glue gun and these long ass glue sticks. Look at these things. This is a game changer right here. Why hasn't anyone told me? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. What I'm not excited about is spending the next 3 hours hot gluing fur to a giant spider leg. I mean, the concept is pretty simple. You glue it starting from the bottom, working your way to the top, wrapping it around and around like a candy cane. And voila, furry giant spider leg. And then you just have to repeat that 7 more times. Go get 'em, tiger. Woo! We did it! These are some good-looking legs. Pay no heed to what they tell you. Hairy legs are hot. Winter is coming, bitches. Okay, this is where the fun begins. We get to start forming the body. First, I'm connecting the legs together to form 4 pairs. Then I'm just karate chopping some wood, so it's about this long. Oh, you like my super fantastic karate skills? Well, here's another one for you. Yeah, watch out. I will karate chop your ass. Yeah, then I'm just wrapping it with some leftover casing and some electrical tape. Then I'm very simply attaching the leg pairs to the wood. No, this is not simple. But if you have patience, you will prevail. You will prevail. This is starting to become something. Now I just have to cut, clean, and wrap some more fur around the spider's skeleton. Yeah, skeleton, I guess. And I'm leaving the last one undone because I'm first going to attach the head to this end. I got this styrofoam ball here that I'm not even gonna take the plastic wrap off of because it just gets all over the place. And then just forcefully banging this piece of wood right in there. Now I'm just taping it to here, and we have ourselves a head. Way to get ahead in life. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Yes, next I spent a good amount of time reinforcing this with the electrical tape. I also covered the entire head in the tape to help add strength. You're strong. You can do it. You got this. The most time-consuming part, though, is wrapping everything in fur. This does 2 important things for us. Number 1, it's aesthetically pleasing. That's very important. Number 2, it helps make it really strong. This is also very important because I plan on using this every Halloween for the rest of my life. I actually probably will just keep it somewhere that I can see her every day because we're best friends now. Anyway, back to the gluing we're doing. The only drawback of this is that the potential for hot glue burns is very high. Like, see this one right here? Yeah, that one hurt a lot. Making new friends isn't always easy. Here, let's add some pom-pom eyes to really bring it to life. Yes. And look at that, I really have made myself a new friend. I've literally made myself a friend. How sad is that? Okay, moving on to the final piece. For this, I will reluctantly be using this project foam. I don't have a foam cutter, so I'm just gonna go in with a hacksaw, like a fucking hack, and savage the out of this foam. It's like Wolverine came for a visit. Tip, don't fucking do it like this. It makes a mess and it gets everywhere. This is much worse than the hair situation. But I guess I did get the shape I wanted, kind of. What I'm gonna do to try to salvage this is wrap it in some plastic wrap. Yeah, this is actually working. And I can also stuff all the pieces of foam that I hacked off right in the top here, so I don't feel bad about wasting it. Captain fucking Planet over here, bitches. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is cover this with, yep, you guessed it, electrical tape. Yeah, that's right, I've said electrical tape a lot in this video. Now we just have to attach that to the skeleton with the electrical tape and then wrap all that with more fur. This is my greatest masterpiece. You are the wind beneath my wings. We did it! We did it! We made a giant fucking spider. Well, I think that just about does it for this video. If you want to see my full Harry Potter party, make sure to continue tuning in for the rest of this month. And by the way, this is the last week you can buy one of our pumpkin carving kits to be able to participate live in our annual pumpkin carving contest. Man versus Corinne versus Pin style. It's always very entertaining. You don't want to miss it. And you can carve your pumpkins with us. As always, make sure to subscribe, like up this video, and I'll see you later.